Hi, my friends. Let's do some crafting for spring. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the most adorable bags, tags, cards, little animals, little spring animals, little bunnies and lambs and chicks. I can't wait. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm going to be 75 this year, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. It really, really means the world to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. I do a different theme every month, different projects every month, and then I do tables and crafting and decor all around those themes. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. You guys, you know, with April coming and going, I wish I had the whole month, but I'm going to make it all about springtime. And to me, that's everything that Easter embodies. So today's video, we are going to get out our punches, our scrapbook paper, and we are going to make the most adorable things that you can use for a grandchild's birthday. You can use for any kid or kid at heart. They're all absolutely adorable. Who doesn't love little chicks, bunnies, and lambs for spring? It's just too cute. So without further ado, let's get to our crafting. I hope you get inspired. I hope you love them also. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, my friends. I wanted to go over some crafts I didn't get a chance to do before Easter, but they really apply to spring. And I hope you're going to be celebrating that kind of Easter feel, that spring feel all month long, all April. Okay, so I first want to start in the back. Now, I want to show you some things that I made that aren't necessarily out of paper. This here was a diorama egg. It was white plastic, and you can see it's hollowed out in the center. And I just want to show you what I did with it. To make it not so Easter, I saved these green leaves that come on bushes that you buy with any silk flower on it, because I usually don't use the leaves. They look too fake. I take them off and I put them in plastic bags. I put them in little containers. So if I want to do a project like a placemat or a table runner or this egg, I have them all together. You can see I've kind of used two shades of green, and then around the opening I have this little garland with little tiny leaves from Hobby Lobby that I used. By the way, the bunnies are from Hobby Lobby because we can show all the cute little animals all month long. So I want to show you, this is just one way to use it. You can see I even painted the inside to look like leaves. All I did is put one of the bunnies inside with some little flowers, and look how adorable that is. Even if you don't want to decorate for spring, how cute to have something like this, or a tiered tray, or a trunk, and do just a little display in there. And, you know, it'll make you so happy. You could even move it around, have it, you know, on the center of your table while you eat, and then put it on your coffee table, put it on a kitchen island, or in a bathroom or bedroom. I mean, it's just so cute just to have a little bit of spring. We want to celebrate that. Anyway, it was so much fun to do and so easy, and just cost me that. Now, the reason I bring this up too, I don't know if Michael's has these this year, but now's the time to get Easter stuff on sale. And so anyway, Easter was a couple days ago. So if you can find this plastic dioramic egg, you could probably also make one if you wanted to. I have some paper things I want to show you too. Now, this is one of my really cute little paper eggs here. Now, this is a cover of a composition notebook. I keep all my cardboard. And look what I did here. I just put on some really pretty paper that, you know, those papers that have kind of a a little floral scene in one corner. And I put that on. I cut out little triangles. Now it says Easter, but it could say spring too. It doesn't have to say Easter. That way you can use it all the way till you do your summer little decorations. I have a butterfly, and then I have a little nest with some eggs. That nest is made out of Excelsior. I think it's so adorable. And you can just stick that in any display. Now I have another one here that I made out of cardboard. And this again was a piece of scrapbook paper that had this corner design. I put Happy Easter on there, but it could be Happy Spring or nothing. You could put a couple of these in one of your little trunks on a tiered tray. So adorable. Now, I absolutely love these little animals. Now, I showed you in my Dollar Tree video how I made these little bunnies and chicks out of the same paper, by the way, that's available at Hobby Lobby. I love this paper as a background. It's one of those little wooden Easter bunnies. I just taped on a popsicle stick, and now it goes in a display. And I want to show you how cute they are on little tags. Now, I got pink and white check paper, I believe from Hobby Lobby. I used one of Dollar Tree's little doilies and one of these adorable little bunnies I covered with paper. I aged the edge before I glued it on, and I just put a little cluster of little tiny things. If your flowers, you have a flower that falls off or a leaf or whatever, save it, and then you can make these little clusters to put on these little animals. And you can see over here is another tag I made. Oh, how cute. Now that doesn't just have to be for Easter. If somebody has a birthday or you're going to a little spring party, how cute to bring something like a little gift maybe in a bag and put this little tag on. It's just so, so adorable. Now, I know carrots are mainly for Easter, but I made these cute little carrots and they're just made out of cardboard. And I put some twine for the little tops and a little bow. And all of these, of course, I made out of black and white a scrap paper. That's just another idea. Now, I want to get into animals in a minute, but I wanted to come over here and show you this adorable little basket I made. Now, this could be on a card. This could be on a gift bag. This could be on one of these little stands. By the way, if you make a beautiful little cluster like this and you want to put it up on a shelf or display it, I love these. Now, I think I got this at either Home Goods or Michael's, but it has a stand, a piece of wood, and a little finial on top, a little clamp that you just screw on, and you can clamp anything on there. But this would be really cute on there also, I think. Anyway, I wanted to show you kind of how I made this. Now, I'm a big proponent of making little patterns, and I just drew this on cardboard. This is from a Kleenex box. It's flexible enough and easy to cut with scissors. That's why I like it, but it's stiff enough to be a good pattern. So I made what I thought was a little basket. I thought that was cute. And what I did is I actually cut it out of paper that looks like burlap. So it looks wicker. I think it looks like a little wicker basket. I put some lace, flowers, a little Anna Griffin egg inside, and some more flowers on the top. Just layer up your flowers. It looks so cute. But look at that. Now that can go, that's just not Easter. That is definitely springtime also. All right, so let's talk about some of the little animals over here. Now this, I'm gonna show you in a minute how I make these. But get out your round punches, your heart punches, all different sizes, and you can make a little spring animal. Now this is one of the first ones I made, and how cute on a little card for a young child's birthday or a baby shower, on a bag. How cute, with some pink ribbon. You can make it in blue and white for a little boy. I just think it's too cute. So I'm going to show you that in just a minute, but here's some other types of little bunnies I made. Let's go over here first. This is a Peep. Again, I made a little pattern out of a Kleenex box, and I made a little peep pattern, and all you then can do is you take it, glue on some paper. Again, I would finish the back. I never do because I want to show you it's just from a Kleenex box. And here's little tiny berries. These fell off of, again, a little bush that I bought, and you know, things fall off. Ivy leaves, flowers, and a little bit of twine, and a little bit of tulle. I mean, they're just absolutely adorable. Now, these little bunnies are so cute too. Now, these are 2 circles. So if you have circle punches, there's 2 circles. And this is a heart cut apart. The ears are a heart cut apart. Can you see? On the back, I just glued it all on. I cut the heart apart and put the rounded part at the top. And then the bottom are 2 smaller hearts I use as little feet. And look how cute they are, yellow. And then an upside down heart for the snout, for the little nose. And you can see how cute these are. I do have a bow punch, which I love. I use it all the time. If it's something you're going to use all the time, definitely get something like that. Now, I love these. Who does not love a little fluffy bunny or a little fluffy lamb? I remember when I was in kindergarten, I had a chenille rug that I took my nap on, and it had a lammy on it. I love my lammy rug. It was so soft and fluffy. Anyway, I just love these. But let me show you how easy this is to make. Now, if you don't have scallop punches or these fancy punches, do circles. Just make some circle patterns for a body and a head, and then make a heart pattern, because I'm going to show you that's all that's in here. Now, for the bunny, I started with a small scalloped thing for the head. I did a heart and cut it in half for the ears. You can see how I put them on. The points are behind there. I take another heart punch, and I do it upside down for the little snout. You can see here the 2 eyes. And those are just punched out with regular paper punches. And so then the body's larger, and then I take another heart, cut it apart, and put the rounded ends at the bottom so they have little feet. And again, this was a heart, this was a heart, and that's a heart. For the little lamb, I used basically the same thing. The face and body are exactly the same. Now the ears are hearts that I cut apart, and I put them so just the little round part shows on the edge, and you can see that the rest of it, see the pointy part in the back? So adorable. And then again, same body and same heart cut in half, and then there you just put in for the little feet. And look how cute they are. Oh, for a baby shower or a young child's party, or you might just have a little lamb spring party and have lambs on the table and have these little lambs on their take-home gifts. I just think they are too cute. So I just want to show you, here's some of my patterns. Here's the one for the carrots. Here's the one for eggs. I have all these different sizes. So you can see here, just take an egg shape out of cardboard. That's a Kleenex box, and look what you can make. That's why I love this pattern paper so much. This is in the loose paper at Hobby Lobby, and I age it. Sometimes I stamp things on it, and I hid some of this tulle with pearls on it, and then some rickrack in the middle. And I mean, that's just so beautiful to be used. What a beautiful tag that would be. Or you can make it and put it on a stick. Now here I added some unraveled burlap and a little bit of lace and a flower and a jewel. And then here is a tag like these other ones I made. Pink and white in the background. I always age it. I put a doily and then one of the eggs, and then lace and flowers and some twine. And it's just absolutely adorable. Although Easter might be past, it doesn't matter. We're going to celebrate spring all month, and especially spring animals and spring paper crafts. I hope you love this. I hope you got so many ideas, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.